Hello, everybody. Dan DeFedericis from Saratoga Report, and I am with two special guests today. One of them is very familiar to you, and one of them is an up-and-comer. Joanne Yepsen, Mary Yepsen, my neighbor, our mayor for 2 terms, a county supervisor for 4 terms, is here with us. And Jenny Clifton, who is she's actively involved. She's a Democratic committee person as well. She's a Saratoga Springs resident. And ladies, welcome to the Saratoga Report.
Thank you.
Excellent. So we're here to talk about the Kathryn Starbuck Legacy Luncheon, which is a week from Sunday, June 23rd. And Joanne, I'll start with you. Can you kind of frame this out? And I'm embarrassed to say, other than a little bit of research I did in the past day or two, I didn't know who Kathryn Starbuck was, but it sounds like a fascinating story.
Well, it is. And anybody that lives in Saratoga Springs or this area would want to know about her because she set forth a lot of very historic opportunities, especially for women, and now is got a trail marker. It's the National Votes for Women trail marker in front of her former residence on Fifth Avenue in Saratoga Springs. So that's something for people to look at and take a photo of if you'd like. She was an amazing woman who lived between 1887 and 1965. She was a lawyer, a suffragette, and a law professor, but she also did so many other things. You know, she helped to get Skidmore College off the ground, teaching law there and doing administrative duties and making sure that women had access to education. She also ran for the New York State Assembly, Dan, in 1918, which was way before our times. And yes. She was a woman before her time, right? And she also, because the women didn't get the right to vote until 1920, as we know, with the 19th Amendment. So she continued to stay very heavily involved in Democratic policy and the committee and was in the leadership role there, as well as the League of Women Voters. So she's done a lot for us, and we're trying to now stand on the shoulders of others all the work she's done and present really important awards this year at the Kathryn Starbuck Luncheon on June 23rd to women leaders in our community who represent the work and the values of Kathryn Starbuck.
Wow, that's terrific. And I think when we talked previously, this is not the first Kathryn Starbuck event that you've had, or that the Democrats and actually you pointed out as nonpartisan. This is not the first time you've had such a type of event. Like
That's right. Even though the Saratoga Springs Democratic Committee are the sponsors of this event, and they've held it throughout the decades periodically in important years like this. I mean, this is the year where the ERA will hopefully get back on the ballot of New York State, where so many women's issues and men's issues about equality are happening throughout the country and access to reproductive health care. So I do believe that this is a really appropriate year to hold this event and to honor Kathryn Starbuck. But yes, the Democratic City Committee has held this throughout the decades, periodically and at very appropriate and opportune years to highlight Kathryn Starbuck, all she's done for us, and highlight those who are really following in her footsteps.
Oh, great. Miss Clifton, you said you're on the planning committee. These things take a lot of time. They take a lot of effort. Obviously, this is, I'm assuming, near and dear to your heart, the issue as well as the suffragette and so forth.
Absolutely. And I'm really proud to be a part of the planning committee. We have a spectacular event that is worthy of those in-person nominees, as well as our mission to advocate for the New York State ERA. It's something that we really hope that people look into on June 23rd.
Terrific. I have, and the tickets are pretty reasonable for these events. They start $100, $75 if you're a Democratic committee member, and of course they go up if you want certain sponsorship. And we have let me get the website up there here, and we have a website, folks, for those of you that both want to attend or become a sponsor. Let me get this up here. Bear with me.
And I should mention, Dan, you said nonpartisan early, that we really stress that even though the city Democrats are sponsoring the event, everyone is invited to attend because equal rights is not a partisan issue. And we welcome everyone. We have a really great crowd right now signed up, but we have a few more seats and we'd love to have more people from the community, especially new people that want to get involved and learn more. The national or the statewide director, I should say, of the ERA effort this year, New Yorkers for Equal Rights, is going to be our guest speaker. And she's got an amazing presentation. She'll also have some updates about where we are in terms of the ballot initiative. And then we have the director in New York of Planned Parenthood speaking, and of course our award recipients. That will also say a few words. But Jenny, you might want to tell Dan about the students, because that's really important to us to honor future leaders too.
Absolutely. So we're excited to acknowledge those people who are, such as Kathryn Starbuck in the past and our current leaders with Sasha Hoja and Barb Thomas, but also we have two future leaders, both Saratoga Springs High School students who are amazing young women. First, we have Kate Henry. She is an amazing athlete, varsity in many different sports. She's won many awards with her scholarly activities. She is the president of the Young Democrats Club, and in the fall, she will be attending Cornell University studying physics. We also have, Maggie Anthus, who also a Saratoga Springs High School senior. Single-handedly, along with her sister in 8th grade, she organized a women's march downtown, which with hundreds of community participants, which is pretty impressive for an 8th grader. She's a musical genius, and she is on her way to Tufts University to study mechanical engineering. So we're looking forward to acknowledging and passing the torch.
These are high achieving students for sure.
Absolutely.
Oh my
Absolutely.
goodness. That's terrific. I have the URL up there. It's a little bit long. What I might be able to do is put something on the YouTube link if we can find a shorter one, just to help people out. But there are. You told me, Joanne, that tickets are selling briskly, and if people want to go, I think it's Monday is the last day to RSVP. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay. Great, folks. So they are selling. This will probably sell out, and in any event, the deadline is Monday. So if you want to go, you should get on that website and purchase tickets. You can do it right online. Are we missing anything here? This was very informative for me, both with Saratoga local history, and I knew some things about the area amendment going on, but in the craziness of this world, I lost track of some of that. So thank you for filling me in.
Just that this is going to be held at the Gideon Putnam, which is really apropos because it's such a historical property, and we're really looking forward to the event.
Yes, and as soon as you come and as soon as you leave, you're in the beautiful Spa State Park, so you can enjoy some time outside, assuming the weather holds.
There's so much to do in Saratoga now, but we do hope people find time in their schedules to come join us.
Absolutely.
Excellent. Well, thank you. Best of luck, folks. You better get on this. If you want to go, do it by Monday. And thank you. And I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you. Thank you for your time.
Take care.